I'm living behind the New City area behind TCC for 8.5 years. Right now my problem is with water. I'm trying to seek the assistance of BWS to help me to get my water line to my yard. But every time I go to BWS, I always have ups and downs with them. They come with some story that if I don't have a map and letter, they can't help me. So I went to land department and I got a map and some letter from the farmer caretaker, Mr. Eden Martinez, to let them assist me with this water. But when I got that, I went to give them the photocopy everything. They told me that in a month time I will receive my water. It's been 8 years and a half and I still got no help. They asked me last time that if I got the road grade and open, they would help me again. I had that done by Mr. Melhim Spot, got no help. Now that I went there for the last time, they told me that if I could come up with $20,000, then they would help me to push the water line from the main entrance road to where I live. I used to have a water line that ends right at the end of our lot. They came and they wrenched out the water line and told me the water line does not exist no more. So if I want water, I had to go and assist them, help them to tell them to come and put the water over for me. I have a meter that is sitting there 9 years doing nothing. My neighbor has water. I used to buy water from them, but since they left from town now and went to live to village, it's difficult for me to get water. When I want water to wash or take a bath, I have to go wait at my mother in the BWS area in the water supply. Right now my neighbor Mr. Kent Arzu is the only one assisting me with a little help right now from a vat that he has. But right now that the dry season is here, it's kind of difficult for me, so I'm asking the government of Belize and the CEO of BWS to please see to my attention that they can help me with this water, because I have 2 kids. One is in high school and one is in primary school, and I need water to wash their clothes, wash my clothes, to take a bath, to cook my food, and to wash my dishes. I don't know how this can help me because it's been so long, man. The former mayor, Mr. Ashton Mackenzie and Ms. Fern Gutierrez, promised that they would help me, but got no help from them. The only person right now is trying to help me is the mayor right now, Mr. Charles Delgado. He's the only one that's trying to help me with this water because I told him about my situation and he's constantly behind BWS. But right now BWS is ignoring him. When he calls them, they deny his call, that they don't answer. And when I go to them, they don't want to see me no more because it looks like they can't help me. So I'm trying to ask if the CEO of BWS can please look into my situation because I really need this water, man. It's 8.5 years that I'm living back here and it's rough for me.
You mentioned that they requested a sum of $20,000. Did they give you a breakdown of why they need that amount of money?
Well, they said $20,000 they needed from me because only to push the main pipeline from the main road to my yard 150 feet. Just to dig it and set the pipe will cost me $20,000. There is another neighbor behind me about 2 yards back that just recently built a house. She went to BWS and told them she needed their assistance, but she told me they never told her about $20,000. They only told her that recently they're gonna put this water when they feel like. So why are they charging me $20,000 and not charging the other person them $20,000? That's the question that I asked the person that came from Belize City because they were here last week. When I asked them why is it $20,000 that they're asking me to pay needed, they say it's for so much things and this and that. They bring a whole heap of things about $20,000, and I know if you add the cost of these pipes from that main line to my lot, you will not come out to $20,000, even $1,000. So I told them if I buy the pipes and get the drain dig, will they assist me? They say no, you can't do that. You have to come and pay us $20,000 so we can do our job. So I don't know what the game they're playing with me for $20,000, and I know nobody can't just go and pick up $20,000 in these hard times to to give these people just like that. Because when my Kamala grandmother was living here, they had a pipeline, and it end right at the end of the lot. From after that, her grandmother moved out. I went to live on their own land in the Indianville area. Another family member came and rented the place. They had water right here. When we came, 3 months after we came and moved in the place, BWS came and wrenched out the pipeline, like as I mentioned before, wrenched out my pipeline and told me that, if you want a new pipeline, you have to go back into the office and register over. And I've been over and over there every month, every 2 months, trying to seek their attention